Yes, sir. What's goody? What's goody? We in the building. We in the building, y'all. Finally. Yerp. Gonna wait until some people get up in here. But this the TheYurpJerz podcast, man. And we in the building. Back at it, man. Back at it. Um, it's the first live, man. We're gonna talk about a lot. Um, talk about the Raiders could move Aiden O'Connell in the draft. I want to talk about the Tennessee Volunteers. Um, they moving a young quarterback. I heard he was missing meetings, practices that led to his departure to the team. So, we want to see that. I want to talk about that. Also going to talk about the draft and who's at pick six. I want to get y'all opinion on everything. You feel me? We're gonna see who's up in here though. What else we gonna talk about? So I was watching Mitchell Rentz. Shout out Mitchell Rentz, man. Uh I was watching his John. He was talking about Derek Carr's injury and that may impact the Raiders draft pick. Well, it won't impact us, but somehow he was talking about they might push and move up for Shadur. So um we're gonna talk about that too. You feel me? Also want to talk about do we believe in Pete Carroll? And I got some stuff. I got some notes that I written down. I always got my notes. So I got some notes written down that I got from the Bleacher Report and stuff. Hey, what it do? Shout out to the Blow Up Podcast, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check my man's out, man. My man Greg Mega, check him out. Blow Up Podcast, man. Check him out. You feel me? He got some interesting stuff. He talk about current events and what's happening. So, you know, y'all want to know what's happening. Y'all want to know what's going on in the world and out in the streets. You feel me? Go check him out. Blow Up Podcast. Shout out Mega. Appreciate you coming through, man. Pulling up on me. Word up. Word up. But yeah. So, and then, the last segment is we just gonna kick it. You know what I mean? So, we just gonna kick it. It's just kick it segment. Finally, I get to, lead the just kick it segment to y'all. Y'all just talk that ish. We gonna talk our ish. You feel me? But yeah, uh, 15 watching. Yeah, what's up? Man, y'all pull up, man. Y'all pull up. Salute. See what we got up in here. Salute, man. Y'all hit that like button. Dark Wolf, what's happening? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jesus Christ loves us. Yes, sir. Shout out Dark Wolf 64. Shout out Ali. Talking about I don't know what that means, dark chocolate, but yeah. So we're gonna let a few more people in and stuff, you feel me? But yeah, this the TheYurpJerz podcast, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, you feel me? Um we talk Raiders over here, you feel me? Uh but yeah, this is what we're gonna be talking about. So Raiders could move on from Aiden O'Connell in the draft. Um, that's a possible. You feel me? I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It's a possible, but I mean, I wouldn't do it. I have no bad intentions. I know you don't, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. You feel me? Sonic T, Hedgehog, my brother from another mother. Shout out to you, bro. What's up with you, cuz? How you feeling, man? We talking Raiders over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all get y'all questions in. Y'all like NFL? Y'all got any NFL teams y'all follow, man? Throw them in the comments, you feel me? We can talk about it. So, getting back to it. Yeah, so the Raiders could move on from Aiden O'Connell in the NFL draft. Uh I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited. You feel me? I'm excited about the draft. I can't wait. You feel me? Like I know I just can't wait to see who we pick. I mean, in my heart, I know everything. Like I want Genty at 6. You feel me? But we gonna get to that later on. But moving on from Aiden O'Connell, I don't know. It depends. I mean, I'll keep Aiden. It all depends on what we get for Aiden. You feel me? Like it all depends on what we get for him. If we get like a maybe a fifth or a sixth, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? But we gotta get some QBs in return though. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably get like an undrafted free agent. Uh, we'll probably get um, we'll probably draft one and then get an undrafted free agent. You feel me? So, but moving on from Aiden, that's a possible. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people saying that. Some saying it's possible. Some saying it's cat. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? You never know. You never know. You feel me? But I think I don't know. I think we should for real. I think we should keep him. I think we should keep him. You know, um, but it ain't up to me. You feel me? I like Aiden O'Connell. I think he did some pretty good things for us. Um, I think he can. You know, he can improve. He still got some learning to do. You know what I mean? He has good accuracy. Good touch on the ball. Um, he could throw the ball at any level. So I like Aiden. Only thing is he's just not mobile, enough to get in and out that pocket. And I understand, he's still young. It's his third season. You feel me? So he can start to accumulate some of them things into his craft. But I don't know. To me, I think we should keep him. That way we'll have a backup, and then whoever we draft, if we draft a quarterback in the second round, or we draft a quarterback in the later rounds, you feel me? But as far as like not as far as like trading Aiden, AOC, I don't know about that. I don't know. So we're gonna move on to the next one. So let's talk about the Tennessee Volunteers. I mean, anybody from Tennessee up in there, man? Shout out to them. But I was just reading. I'm a football guy, so I was just reading because he could be. First of all, this young QB man from Tennessee, he's like that. His name is Nico Lamaleva. I hope I ain't butcher it or whatever, but yeah, Nico Lamaleva. He, I've watched him play, because I live in Alabama, so I mean, I watched the Alabama and Tennessee games. Um, he really good. He could be a maybe a top 10 quarterback. You feel me? Um, but looks like he's having some problems over there, and they just let him go. Um, let's see. Said that the young guy was missing meetings, practices that led to his departure team. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you this, and I've been seeing a lot of this on social media, like mostly on Twitter. I've been seeing a lot of this. I've been seeing um, people going against the NIL deal, saying that the NIL deals messed up the NIL deals messed up the game, the college game of football. 'Cause, I mean, I say this: why not let the young guys get compensated of their hard work, just in case they don't make it into the NFL, or they get a serious injury and they got something they can back up on. So I'm all for the NIL deals. Now I ain't for people, certain players or certain young guys getting all this money and then not putting the effort in and just saying whatever. going off your strengths. I don't believe in that. I believe in hard work and dedication. And shoot, there's a lot of guys that wish that they was in these people's shoes, getting all this money and stuff. You feel me? Just to play the game that they love. You know what I'm saying? So it can happen. Uh, but that's all I wanted to touch up on. I thought that was crazy because he is a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's I think he was like a top five recruit, if I'm not mistaken, top five, top four recruit. So um, yeah. So let's talk about the draft, man. Who we getting at six, man? Who we getting at six? Now I want Genty, Ashton Genty. Jeffrey, what's happening, cuz? What's good with you, bro? Salute. All around every nation, brothers and sisters. Yes, sir. Always feeling good when you got the Raiders on. You feel me? Hey, man, subscribe to the channel, bro. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. But yeah, I'm just talking Raiders right now and stuff. You feel me? Um, just talking who y'all think we gonna get at in the draft at pick six. You know, I want Genty. You feel me? I want Genty. I got a couple scenarios though. Like, say if we just don't decide not to get Genty or Genty goes before us, I'm really high on Will Johnson from Michigan, bro. I'm really high on this guy, bro. He's first of all he's 6'1", he's 200. He can run. Uh, he could play man. He could play whatever. Like the dude is like that, yo. Like I know he battled injuries too. You feel me? Like I know he done battled some injuries, and uh, they talking about he's injured now and stuff. But injuries don't like look. You can always get healthy. You feel me? Like I said before, you can always get healthy. You know what I mean? But like I said, I got a couple scenarios. You know what I'm saying? But truth truth be told, truthfully, I want Genty. Genty at six, man. I think he'll open up our offense. I think he'll help our offensive line, and I think he'll definitely help Geno Smith. You know, in his first year with us. I think by us getting him, he can help our wide receivers too, because what I mean. Let's say I know everybody's hating on. Well, I ain't gonna say it, but like outside of Raider Nation. You feel me? Everybody outside of Raider Nation is hating on my man Jacoby Myers, bro. Like Jacoby Myers can be a number one receiver. I've been saying it for years. I've been saying it since his like last 2 years with the Patriots. I'm like, bro, he deserves to be at least a number one wide receiver, be talked about because dude is like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's fast. He can run the routes. You know what I'm saying? And he can catch everything. He doesn't drop nothing. Now remember, last year he had what two drop? He had zero drops. You know what I mean? If we can trade back a little and pick up another second round pick, I think that would be good. Jacoby is a baller. You right, Jeffrey. You definitely right. Jacoby is a baller, bro. You feel me? And I'm not mad if we do trade back. You feel me? Because there's a couple cats that I think I want. If we do trade back, like shoot, let's just say if we do trade back, like let's say we could trade back with the Saints at 9 or the Bears at 10. Shoo, come on. Shoot, we probably get I'm not mad at us going back and getting Terrell McMillan. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm really high on us getting Jahad Campbell if we what I'm saying, if we do trade back. So shout out to Jeffrey. Yeah, man, I'm with that. I'm cool with trading back. You know what I'm saying? Getting an extra second round pick too. Come on, bro. Yeah. Now we looking good because then we can get we can go defense or like I said, or shoot, if we trade back to 9 and 10, we can still go and get Will Johnson, bro. and then like you said, get an extra second round pick. We gonna pick up one of the two Ohio State receiver running backs and go and get us a quarterback. I'm cool with well, I'm really cool with getting Jalen Miro in the second round. Jalen Miro or Will Howard, one of them two. I say Jalen Miro because I think he'll be ready by the time Geno Smith is done with playing with us. I think he'll be ready. You know what I'm saying? And I think so you could just pair him and you, whoever Junkins and or what's his name Henderson. You know what I'm saying? You could trade we could get one of them in a second and Milrow just let Milrow sit for a couple years. Our backs would be already good. It'd be perfect for him, bro. That'd be perfect. So I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with that. How you feel about what you think about the third? What you think about the third? You know what I'm saying? Who you think we can grab in the third or we get in the third? Because we got two second round picks. And we go that route and then I'm thinking about like an offensive lineman in the third. That'll help our offense right there. And then we can, then them last couple rounds, then them last few rounds, we go defense. I'm not mad at that at all. I mean, shout out to Jeffrey, man, with the banger. Word. Uh, so yeah, I don't know if y'all heard. Shout out to Mitchell Rents in the Raiders news report. Shout out to him. Um, he another content creator, Raiders content creator. He's a big one. He has a big platform. Shout out to him. But he was saying something about Derek Carr's injury that might impact the Raiders. Um, Basically saying that you know, like you said, we could probably be a trade partner for him. They might trade up and get Shador. Because I'm hearing that Derek Carr has a shoulder injury and he might need surgery. If he doesn't get surgery, he won't be ready for. Well, either way, he's not going to be ready for the for the season. So they might think about getting Shador. Now I've been saying Shador fits perfect with the Saints and with the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Both of those offenses, I think he'd thrive in both of those offenses and with them head coaches. You know, so I don't see us. So I see a play with the Saints probably moving up or just staying put. Me personally, I wouldn't move up because I don't think Shadur is going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's going nowhere up in the first uh six picks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their quarterback in shape. Man, well, you can't say about the Browns, but what my bro said, it's looking like Carr might be out for the year. Yeah, yep. That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. Um, yeah, they saying that it's not a good look right now for DC. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DC too, man. Once a Raider, always a Raider. You feel me? Like, um, but yeah, it look like it ain't looking good. So I could see that Shadur pick more in play. You feel me? I can see it more in play, and yeah, it's gonna it's you know what, this draft is gonna be real interesting, dog. Like I'm telling you, like this draft is gonna be real interesting, and I can't wait for I can't wait. I can't wait because I just can't wait to see what we do if we trade up, which I highly doubt. I don't really think we're gonna trade up, but if we trade back. If we trade back, that'll be dope. You know what I mean? Accumulate some more picks. You know, even though Spytek said he likes his picks, but he don't like giving them away. But shoot, if we can accumulate more, I think he gonna go for it. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And plus, Tom gonna be like, yo, I mean, we brought you in here to make some moves, you feel me? Like, let's get it. You know what I mean? So I'm cool. I'm cool with that. So next I want to talk about so I want to ask y'all, do y'all believe in Pete Carroll? Like, do we believe in Pete Carroll? Cause I do. I've been saying this. Uh, hey Jeffrey, watch my videos, bro. I've been saying this for since the beginning. Last 3 weeks, this coaching staff is gonna be everything. Now I'm not gonna say we're gonna win a bunch of games and everything, but this coaching staff is going to be pivotal for this season. I guarantee you, this coaching staff is going to be pivotal for this season, right? So I I did some research. You feel me? Because I always do my research. I don't I don't I don't I don't speak nothing false. So I did my research and it was something interesting I seen on Bleacher Report. You feel me? And I'm gonna read what I've written down, just in my notes and stuff. You feel me? So check this out. So listen here. So there's a writer, for, Patrick Dougherty of NBC Sports, right? He wrote in some, he was, did some researches and stuff on coaches. He said, "I'm glad." What did he say? Bro said, "I'm glad we got Pete Carroll. Ben Johnson is going to be another Josh McDaniels." I can see that. I mean, but then I don't know. You never know. Josh McDaniels, I don't even want to talk, bro. I don't even want to talk. Last time I mentioned Josh McDaniels' name, I forgot everything I was about to say. That man is just I don't even know what to say about that guy. You know what I'm saying? But Ben Johnson, I don't know. I think Ben Johnson's gonna be a good head coach, bro. I probably the strictness, maybe. Yeah, I can see the strictness, but as far as like head coaching wise, like everybody know Josh McDaniels is not a head coach. Like he's not a head coach. He was never made for to be a head coach. He was just, just some guys out there that was just made to be offensive coordinators. That's what they were best at, and made to be head coaches. And Josh McDaniels is not a head coach. But Ben Johnson, I believe, can be one of them. Uh, but Pete Carroll, I'm glad we got Pete Carroll too, bro. Like man, like you don't understand, bro. Like I think you know how AP was the breath of fresh air. Well, I think Pete Carroll is the breath of like life. You know what I'm saying? He's the breath of new life in Vegas, bro, and with the Raiders. And I think he's gonna watch. He's this coaching staff, like I said, bro. Believe me, man. This coaching staff is the best coaching staff we had since 2016 and 2002. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, like all these guys is proven winners. They've been head coaches before. They know what they talking about. They know how to coach. They know how to develop players. I'm telling you, watch this coaching staff is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be watch. So listen here. So watch. So the dude Patrick, right? So he said it says recently analyzed every coach in the NFL. Dougherty separated the rankings by returning coaches and coaches in their first seasons with new teams. Dougherty believes Carroll is a quality addition for the Raiders, and that's facts. And like we was just saying, Jeff, like we was just saying, bro, like Pete Carroll is like all he knows is win. All he knows how to do is win, win, win. No matter what. You feel me? When DJ Khaled made that song, he talked about Pete Carroll, cuz, for real, for real. You feel me? He was talking about Pete Carroll. But yeah. So then it says, and confident, I'm saying Pete Carroll was a underrated coach. By the end of his time in Seattle, said, I'm not certain I see the upside in running back a pair of 9 and 8s Geno Smith campaigns in Las Vegas. That's what Dowdy said. So then he goes, and I believe that too. Like they said, he coming in here to win. You feel me? Pete Carroll coming in here to win. He trying to see what's good. You know what I mean? He didn't come back to coaching to just go to a team that's just gonna lose and nah, he ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? Pete Carroll came in here like, yo, we finna, hey, Max, tell the guys, hey, yo, we finna do this. It finna happen. It's finna be turned around. You feel me? So I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I believe he was definitely underrated. The end his the end of his stink at in Seattle. Um, you know what I'm saying? Then Pete Carroll's a defensive coach. You know what I'm saying? He's a defensive guy. So you know, the downfall of what's his name? Darren Bevel. Uh was it Bevel? Who's the offensive coordinator? Somebody tell me that. Who's the offensive coordinator in Seattle when Pete Carroll was when he first got? Was it Darren Bevel? I think that's the name. Um, you know what I'm saying? Then change to that. Then he had to change uh defensive coordinators, especially when Dan Quinn left. So it got crazy. But that didn't stop him. He still had winning seasons. You know what I'm saying? They were still making the playoffs. You know what I mean? So let me finish. And then it says, Carroll comes with one of the highest floors in football history. He's had 4 losing efforts in 18 NFL seasons. He's won fewer than 7 games one time, first year with the New England Patriots in 94. So he wins. He wins. You know where he coming. You know how he coming. You know who's he coming with. You feel me? You know that he coming with that winning mentality. That let's go us against the world. You feel me? So um yeah, like I said, like after reading this, and I'm not even done because I got like you know, another drawing to read and another section to read. But when I read this, I'm like, yeah, this is what I've been talking about for for the past 3 weeks now. Every video I've made, this is, and make sure y'all like and comment, man, and subscribe. You feel me? So this is what I've been talking about for the past 3 weeks in every video of how our coaching staff is going to be the ones that take us somewhere. Going to be the ones that start to develop our players the right way, the correct way to be great. You know what I'm saying? Uh, then it says whatever constitutes a winner, Carroll has it. But so do Andy Reid, Jim Harbaugh, and Sean Payton. Uh, Let me pause right there. Yeah, that is true. Andy Reid he done won a couple Super Bowls already. Jim Harbaugh had a winning season last year. Or did he? I don't know. I ain't paid attention really. Uh, and Sean Payton. Finally, Sean Payton beat us, and now everybody acts like the Broncos done beat us for years now. Uh, but I'm not worried about. I know he's going to compete against Andy Reid. I know we're going to compete against them Chiefs. We always do. I'm not worried about the Chargers because he done played hardball 12 times and done won 6 out of the 12. So I'm not worried about the Chargers and in the Broncos. Sean Payton, they only beat us uh once out of the last 5 years. I'm not worried about them either. All I'm worried about is the Chiefs. You feel me? So I know he could compete with these guys. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna bring his best coaching against them because they are division rival. They in the division, and we have to win the division to make the playoffs. You feel me? Uh, so it says Payton, and yeah, Carroll's grand 2025 plan is to bring a Geno Smith to a Patrick Mahomes fight. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Look, Geno was he could sling the ball with the best of them. Pause. You feel me? He throw that ball with the best of them. So I ain't really worried about. I know he gonna give his best. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna be looking over there at Patrick like, yeah, I'm like that too. You feel me? I could do that too. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Let's go. So I'm not mad at that. And it says any plan could work when your baseline is 8-9 victories. At 9-8, he says you are 3 or 4 lucky bounces in one score games away from being 12-5 or 13-4, and that's facts. Because they were in Pete Carroll's last season, they were in a lot of games that were one score games. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, maybe 3 or 4 games that were one score games that they lost to. You know what I'm saying? Either 7 points or either 3. You know what I'm saying? So I know Pete Carroll. I know what he brings because I've been watching him for a while, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I've been watching him for far, and I watched the Seahawks. I just watch football. Period. You know what I'm saying? So, from college to the pros. You know what I mean? To the NFL. So I know what he brings, man. Black amount, no weed. Black amount, no weed. You feel me? But anyways, um, I know what he brings to the table. You feel me? I know what and I'm cool with that. You feel me? I'm cool. I'm cool with having Pete Carroll under the helm. You know what I'm saying? We got somebody that knew what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Got somebody that knew what they doing. But by the way, y'all mean this the TheYurpJerz Raiders podcast, man. Y'all come pull up on me. You feel me? Pull up on me. Pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? We Raiders till we die. You feel me? Uh, but yeah. So that was my little take on Pete Carroll. So do we believe in Pete Carroll? You damn right we believe in Pete Carroll. I know I do. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? I believe in his whole coaching staff. Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, Patrick Graham, Rob Leonard, everybody. I believe in them. You know what I'm saying? John Spytek, Tom Brady, the biggest. You feel me? I believe in them. You know what I mean? I know that. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna bring to what these guys gonna bring to the table. Stability. It's the biggest thing. Stability. All them years we've been Raiders fans. You feel me? All them years we've been Raiders fans, and we had it's been unstable, unstable for years till we thought in 2016 I thought we had stability, and then Gruden came with his BS. I want a head coach again. He talking in Mark Davis ear. I want to coach again, and then that went down the drain. I still believe that with all that mess that was going on, Jack Del Rio couldn't focus on the season. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had injuries, and we slacked in certain games, but I don't care. I think with all that chirping with with John Gruden and Mark Davis ears, and then Mark Davis putting stuff out there. I just believe that he couldn't focus. And he didn't do a good job, so it's cool. You know what I mean? That was then, but now, like I said, we got stability. You know what I mean? And we gonna see where we take it from. You know what I mean? We gonna see where we take it. I believe we can sneak into the playoffs. People be like, "Ah, man, y'all, you bugging, bro." Like, I don't think y'all can. Man, look, I think we got the rock. After this draft is really gonna tell. You feel me? But I'm just saying, even with the free agent pickups we had and stuff like that, I think we can sneak into the playoffs for real. For real. I really do. I really do. You know what I mean? So I don't know. What y'all think, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments, man. You feel me? Y'all let me know how we doing. Um, so this the segment where we just kick it, man, and y'all and we talk our ish, man. We talk Raiders, so y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about, man. We in there. Raider wise. You feel me? NFL wise, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I finally hit 50 subscribers, man. That's why I'm on here with y'all. You feel me? This was the goal for me. You know what I mean? Is to be on here with y'all, talk with Raider Nation, and build this thing with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So from now, I'm gonna be going live every day. I'll let y'all know. Um, I'll probably be going live tomorrow. I'll definitely be going live tomorrow. You know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. I'll be going live tomorrow. Um, Probably twice early in the AM, and then probably like later on at night tomorrow. I'm not sure, but I have it posted up. You feel me? I have it posted up and everything. Still gonna be dropping videos too, man. So y'all check them out. You know what I mean? This is episode 15 right now. We on right now. We on episode 15. So y'all welcome, man. The TheYurpJerz Raiders podcast, man. We doing it. You feel me? We doing it. But yeah, man. I just I've been watching other content creators for like years. You know what I'm saying? At first, I never thought I'd be doing this. You know what I mean? I never thought I'd be, I just love football. I love football. I love sports. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like all sports. I watch soccer and I watch, I'll be watching the World Cup a lot too. You feel me? So I watch the World Cup when it comes. Pause. I watch, you know, football. I know a little bit about baseball here and there, you know what I'm saying? I do my research. It's ain't nothing but to research, bro. You feel me? Ain't nothing to do your research on. You know what I mean? And follow up on your teams. You feel me? Shoot. That's all I got on my YouTube. On my YouTube, like, not my channel, but just, be watching all my subscribers and stuff. It ain't nothing but mostly Raiders stuff. Mostly Raiders content creators, man. Shout out to all the Raiders content creators too, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, if it wasn't for me watching them, I wouldn't be doing this right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have put the effort in to try to get 50 subscribers so I could go live and talk to the nation. You know what I'm saying? I didn't not this is what I love, you feel me? I love talking Raiders. I love talking sports. Man, period. So if I got a chance to, talk sports with people out in the world, I'm cool with that. You feel me? If I could get on here and just talk sports with y'all, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I don't mind that either. I don't mind that at all. You know what I mean? So, but we here, man. The TheYurpJerz Raiders podcast, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. And, hey, we gonna get it in. Like I said, I'll be going live probably like twice a day, from Sunday to Thursday. Uh, I'll do a live on Friday. I don't do nothing on Saturday except for Saturday night. So I'll probably be going live like tonight. I'll be doing live Saturday night. And twice on Sundays. You feel me? Especially when the season start. When the season start, I'm definitely gonna be like in the morning, like that good morning football and stuff like that. And all that other stuff. NFL live and stuff like that. You feel me? Like I'll be on that type ish. But just giving you that Raider content, you feel me? I mean, um, but yeah, just giving y'all the flavors, you feel me? Just giving y'all whatever y'all want to hear. Y'all want. Professional eat. What's goody, bro? What's happening with you, cuz? We just talking, man, right now. We just talking football. You know what I'm saying? But what's goody, though? What's goody? I mean, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. You feel me? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? Uh, but like I said, yo, I do this for y'all, man. I do this for y'all. I do this for the love of the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Um, Became a Raiders fan in '98. You know what I'm saying? I became a Raiders fan in '98. Um, my favorite player is Charles Woodson. You know what I'm saying? So once he got drafted to the Raiders, I started watching the Raiders, and I'm like, dang, like yo, these cats is fine. Like they hitting, they over there smacking, they whatever. And I'm like, dang, I could take a liking to him. So I started watching him more and more and more and more until I just fell in love with him. You feel me? And yeah, been through battles, 2 and 4, the 2 and 14s, the 4 and 12 years, multiple years of that, man. So I've been through a lot with these guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'll go through some more with them. You feel me? That's how much I love the team. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful. You know what I mean? I'm loyal. You know what I mean? I'm a loyal guy. A lot of people was like, "Yo, man, why you still like a Raiders fan? Like, how you a Raiders fan still? It's just the love, man. You know what I mean? It's just the love and the passion I got for the squad. You feel me? And I just know that we gonna do things. You know what I mean? I know we finna turn this shit around. You know what I mean? Next year. I mean this year. This year is the year that we turn things around. New regime, new everything. You know. So I can't wait to see my man Malcolm Koontz back in action, man. We missed him all last year. That really hurt us. Uh, so I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see Christian Wilkins. I only got to see him. We signed him last year and only got to see him in like what 6 games. So yeah, man, I can't wait to see these guys and get on the field and play. You feel me? Like it's gonna be dope. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be dope. But yeah, man, just been talking Raiders. Just been talking Raiders. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what we do. That's what we doing. You feel me? And this is episode 15. This is episode 15. So yeah, word. Uh, shoes going on what 42 minutes and a half. Shoot, probably get off on this joint. Probably get off this joint like another 2 3 minutes. So yeah. Uh, but yeah, man, this is what I love to do. You feel me? Love to talk sports. I don't play it no more. I don't play no sports no more. So I just like talking about it. You feel me? But yeah, it's the TheYurpJerz Raiders podcast, man. Y'all get with it. Y'all get with it. And we in the building. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Comment, hit that like button, subscribe. Like I said, comment helps the channel grow. You feel me? And helps me keep giving y'all good content. You hear me? So yeah, with that being said, your boy is out. Raider Nation live in the building. Yeah.